Richard Del Connor is the philosopher poet of the hippie generation.
All right. And here back for another episode. Actually, this is episode 19 of the Richard Del Connor Philosopher Poet podcast. And so what are we up to? Well, today's featured song from the album Oh Boy by Richard Del Connor. Me. Music movie. I took all those 17 songs and I wanted to just make lyric videos because some of the concert songs are a little harder to tell what the vocal is, singing it in concert and going through the PA and then being picked up by my cassette player down on the floor. So some of the vocals weren't as clear as we'd like. So, and by the way, many thanks to Scott Carahadian, who actually did the editing on all the live songs. In fact, I might have started to do some, but then he took over, so I felt like maybe I shouldn't even try to improve it. He did some good stuff, so I think we'll give him credit for the editing of the sound on those live songs. And then I'm doing all the studio stuff, still mixing them right now as I talk to you. And so, where are we? Okay, so, but in terms of the Oh Boy album, the Oh Boy album get the Oh Boy album and get the Oh Boy music movie. There we go. So that's what we're promoting. And you're going to get every episode, you get another free song from there. And today, the song that we're featuring is We're Not Working Out. Another song with a very long history to it, which is why it's one of the concert songs, is it was performed live from 1981 until 1991, it was probably being performed. So 10 years in different bands. It's a cool song. It's a really emotional song to sing, and I can put some meaning and feeling into it. It's got deep inspirations for me. Some kind of repetitive. And what else do I say? Oh, on this particular recording, the studio version you're going to get. You'll get the studio. I'll give you the studio version, and I'll give you the live version. That's on the Oh Boy album. The studio version comes from the very first album in which I launched Shaolin Records with. It was a 4-song EP titled Richard O'Connor was the band, me, and the album's title was Temptation. And this is one of the songs on the album, We're Not Working Out. And Jack Sherman is one of the guitar soloists. There was 3 of us playing guitar. I was trying to play third, just do some fill or starters or rhythm to get it going. And then Patrick Flannery, I wanted him to add his really cool stuff. And then kind of like country, but it's still rock and roll. He had some really cool riffs. And then the guitar player who was after me, I don't know if he stolen from me, maybe kind of, because he went from me to the Red Hot Chili Peppers and recorded their first album, Jack Sherman. And anyway, he's on all the songs here too, doing something. And on this one, he's got the harmonic solo. The solo that sounds kind of like a harmonics, or have harmonics. That's him. That's his contribution. He was going to do something else, but when we were in the studio, sometimes I just let people go, okay, we can go that direction if you want to. So he changed it. But he called this song an anthem of breakups, or breakup anthem. So maybe he had something even more eloquent than that, but he said this song was a breakup anthem. So of all breakups, or anthem of all breakups, breakup anthem. I think he said something like breakup anthem. Let's see. And so, yeah, this was on our original 1984 EP put out by Shaolin Records and distributed by Green World and some other distributors back there who went out of business and took all my stuff and money with them. Well, not that much, but what little I had. I still got some records left. I actually got about maybe 100 of those records left. Of the first 1,000 printed. Okay, where were we? Okay, that's a picture of Rita. There she is. There, I'm looking at the album cover over on the wall over there. I'll flash it on the screen or something. But yeah, that's Rita kissing me. And there's a picture up above there that wasn't used on the album cover, but it's just really sweet. She's just really smiling away and leaning her head into me, and I'm leaning my head into her. We're forming kind of like a heart with our hearts. But then she found somebody who made more money than me. Bye-bye, hippie. Okay, where am I? Let's see. Okay, moving down. Looking at my notes here. So, oh yeah, and then for some reason, because this is Temptation, during the Temptation period, she's also on the book cover of Rainbow in the Shade. Her and her cat, Kira. And anyway, so I should be promoting that book. Need some advertising somewhere. So in this podcast, I'm going to, at least I'll shine an image up here and then have a link to it down there. Or go to ShaolinRecords.com. I think I do have a page for it there. All the books are at ShaolinCom.com, which is the ShaolinCommunications.com website. I thought com.com was better than ShaolinCommunications.com. Maybe I made a mistake. I own ShaolinCommunications.com, but I just use it for business and stuff. But anyway, okay, so where were we? Oh, it's an anti-war poetry book. It's kind of sad in a perplexing way. I don't really want to talk about it, but I might consider doing interviews. There's so many other books I want to talk about. I don't know if I'd ever want to really be interviewed about that book. All right, where were we? It says read poems, and I didn't pick any poems to read. I am really remiss in this. This is the poetry podcast, and that's, I have been writing poetry and recording some songs, so I could maybe grab something and stick it on like I did the previous podcast. All right, where are we? Temptation song, Temptation album, started Shaolin Records, and We're Not Working Out. And how or why is this song prophetic? Well, I mean, it wasn't working out, and it didn't work out, but it wasn't really prophetic. It was like diagnosis. Original title was, the original title of that song is actually, this is something probably nobody knows. It was actually called What It's About. I don't know what it's about. Anyway, that What It's About was the original title, I thought. And then I realized, that's not going to really work. And We're Not Working Out became the title. Hello there, little buddy. That's my feral friend coming in here. Hi, bud. Well, let me see if I can wrap this up now. So the Temptation album, the Temptation period, remember the Kung Fu Cowboy spiritual rock opera metaverse, the Temptation period is from 1980. Hey, buddy, hold on. 81 to 83 of my life. And the other products that are related, I got these like little questionnaires I can look in here. And it actually says that also during this period, which is true, I completed the Sid's Place book. So go get that novel. Seriously, get it in paperback, preferably. It's fun to have it and take it around and read it and feel the paper. Seriously, I recommend getting a paperback. Then you can actually share it with somebody. Well, buy them the book. All right, and then another thing, of course, the level, what we're doing right now, the Oh Boy music movie and the Oh Boy album are level 36, the final highest level of this rock opera Kung Fu metaverse, because I'm just pulling together my life before I'm dead. Cause anyway, the point is I'm just kind of like focusing right now on pulling together my entire life up to here. So that's where we're at on that. And that's level 36. So we got level, so what did I say? We got some different levels going here. 5, Sid's Place, and Temptation, and We're Not Working Out is from the Temptation period. And then the Oh Boy music movies, 36. And also from level 5 is We're Not Working Out, because that's about Rita, girl on the album cover. It's, okay, breakup with Rita Wolf. Okay, and, did I read this intro? I don't think I read this intro. I kind of prepared for these, but I didn't rehearse them, these shows. I just kind of like, okay, I get them posted up here, and I go, all right, I'm ready to go. And it's like, oh, what am I doing? So anyway, this is kind of an interesting little preamble I put for the intro, I guess we were supposed to have. It says, welcome to a world of love. And it's true. I live too much for it. Anyway, as I'm going to explain, I think, if I went 3 weeks without a girl, I'm sorry if I just bumped a microphone. If I went 3 weeks without a girlfriend, my life was over. I mean, for a couple decades. That's my perspective. So every 3 weeks I had a girlfriend. I think that 3 months was the longest I ever went during that 20-year period without a girlfriend or something, consequence. Even after I became monogamous in 1980, it was a lot easier. I had lots of girlfriends. With Rita Wolf, I could still always find someone warming my mattress or my carpet in less than 3 weeks. Just easy. Girls gravitated to me. I mean, I gravitated to girls too, but basically, if a girl was interested in me, then gave me the green light, then I unfortunately probably ran for the goalpost too often. But here we go. Anything else? What did I write here? I lived a life of love. Primarily love, with lots of lust. So lust really determined whether there was a love life. I could be kind of dating supposedly kind of several girls, but then the moment I slept with one and became lust, that took priority. So I am questioning my intelligence. I think I'm smarter now, but my logic back then was definitely flawed. Okay, and can I get to my outro? Is there anything else I want to mention here? Let's go to the outro now. It says, I'd enjoy sharing many of my adventures during the late 70s and 1980s. Yeah, it's like, I'm willing to, but I got more important things to talk about, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm not sharing outright. But anyway, therefore stories to tell with Fleetwood Mac, Frank Zappa, Supertramp, Dead Kennedys, the Circle Jerks, Alice Cooper. I need to cash in on some of I've had a great life. I've had a wonderful life. And I really have. In fact, not being famous is partially my greatest success. Okay. Anyway, where were we? So you're gonna get the studio song, which is from the Temptation sessions at Cherokee Studios, and it's Mike Thompson, who went on from my band to the Eagles. He's on Hammond organ. Jack Sherman, who left my band to go to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, on guitar. I don't know where Patrick Flannery went, and John Merritt went off and did all kinds of this heavy metal projects. And unfortunately, he's already passed away. I've been trying to track him down for the last few years, and I finally found him. And I actually found him about 15 years ago, and I was trying to hook up with him, and anyway, but he was busy and he was doing a couple of metal bands. He just didn't seem to be too excited about hooking up with me or doing anything. So we didn't hook up. But I was reaching out. Okay, so anyway, have fun, and respects to John Merritt. I don't know if Bob's alive. No, Bob's not on this one. I think Jack Sherman is still alive. We were communicating when the pandemic first started. Let's see. Well, I don't know. But by the time you hear this, maybe more people will be dead. Maybe I'll be dead. Oh well. It'll be a happy death if my stuff doesn't evaporate. Let's put it that way.
And we got a little ballad for you here. Here's one to sip your drink to. It's called We're Not Working Out. Quite like
not to argue when I'm feeling bad. We're not working out, we just scream and shout. I don't even know what it's about. We're not working out. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's about. I just know that we're not working out. I know that you've tried very hard for me. I know that we've tried very hard to be happy, but we're not working out. We just scream and shout. I don't even know what it's about.